Yeah, honestly, that was kind of surprising to have such a big pop when I walked out under the stadium. So that gave me a lot of motivation going into this fight. It was super cool having the crowd in Lumpini cheer for me a little bit louder than I thought they would. So yeah, that felt really good. Yeah, this is the biggest win by far because not only is it like to make me the number one USA fighter in this weight class right now. It's also a fighter that I've looked up to for years, being a USA Muay Thai fighter and getting my first win on one at the biggest stage. I mean, yeah, this is definitely the biggest win of my career, the biggest fight of my career so far. And yeah, it feels great to do that against someone that I've looked up to for years in Eddie. Yeah, both of my fights in one have been the most difficult. This one was tough because it was actually the first time I've ever been dropped in a fight, the first time getting dropped by one of my favorite fighters, by a fellow American. Definitely was the challenge because I wanted to be known as, the chosen one, the star from America. When people think about American Muay Thai, I want them to say my name as well in the same sentence. So, yeah, it was tough. He dropped me in, I think it was the second or the beginning of the third, maybe. But yeah, nonetheless, I still came on strong, and it was another like fight of the night, in my opinion. Yeah, I think just naturally with the way the fight was playing out, because I had dropped him first, and then I started smelling blood, and I wanted to, get the finish. Sometimes when that happens, you get caught. But when I got caught, I wasn't even thinking twice about what just happened. The only thing on my mind was going back at him and trying to get the finish because I just wanted this win so bad. I need to get the win back so I can get up in the ranks, maybe rematch Joe, maybe fight a couple of the other higher ranked guys. So yeah, when I got dropped, I just got right back up. I didn't even think twice. So wasn't even a whole lot of thought right there. I know I need to get right back into it and show that Midwest mentality and just bite down and keep going till the very end. Yeah, I think as every fight goes on, I get a little bit stronger as the rounds go on. So I think going into a fourth or fifth round, I might have been able to use my youth and, my grit and my durability to probably finish the fight before the final bell rang if it was 5 rounds. But, we still got the win, so we're happy with that. Yeah, it is an honor to fight him, of course. Like I've mentioned, I've been following him for years. I've looked up to him. He's played, a good role in my maturity as a fighter as well. And yeah, it's crazy fighting a guy that, like, if you asked me 6 years ago, who was your favorite Muay Thai fighter, I would have said Eddie Abasolo without even thinking. So it's crazy to fight him. To get a win against him is even crazier. And yeah, he was a little bit tougher than I had expected. I know I was hitting him with some powerful shots, and he was just coming forward the entire time. I know he was super game, and I thought, I don't know what I was thinking. I thought I could get him out of there before the third bell rang, but he also dropped me, and that was my first time getting dropped. So I wasn't expecting that, but he definitely proved himself, gained more respect from me, which I didn't even know I could respect him anymore because I already love that guy as a fighter. So it was pretty dope to see him, just dogging it out against me. On paper, I guess I do feel that way because I just won against Eddie, and everyone was talking about this is the one for whoever's the best in USA. But I know I have a lot more to prove. I'm only 27 years old. Both of these fights are only a little taste of all the techniques, all the entertainment ability that I have. So I think it's just a start, and I'm going to even separate myself even more as the top American. That's the goal. So on paper, I'm the best American in my weight class now, but hopefully I can increase the separation between every other American fighter because I want to be a legend and a star in the Muay Thai game. Yeah, I like to think just naturally my story can inspire people. Coming from a small town in Midwest America, just the working class, the working man. I've been with the same gym, been with my dad ever since 20 years. I'm only 27 years old, and it just takes consistency. And I think when I fight, I show real raw passion, and it's like authentic heart coming out of me. I think the people are able to see that and relate to that. And I just hope it continues to inspire people. I don't necessarily want to have every single fight be fight of the night candidate, inspiring matches. I do want to get some knockouts and lay some people out and put them to sleep here, but it is cool to, you know, give people some inspiration with super hard fights. It's always a good feeling. Yeah, I definitely just want to keep going up in the ranks. I would like to rematch Joe probably sometime down the road, get that win back. I don't want to be the guy that always says I want to fight for the belt, because that's obvious. Of course, I want the belt. So I'd like to know who the fans would want me to fight next, because I think I'm a fan-friendly fighter, and I want to make sure I put on for them and, you know, put on great performances and keep, you know, spreading my name out here in the Muay Thai world. So I'd like to get my rematch back. But other than that, I just want to see who people want me to fight. I just want to say thank you to everybody that's even started watching just since I got into one. Anybody that's been watching, you know, for years. Definitely doesn't happen without fans, without a fan base, you know, keeping you, getting your name out there and, you know, promoting you, supporting you, buying shirts, all that stuff. So thank everyone for doing that, supporting the brand of Chef. And then I want to wish my daughter a happy birthday, because that's tomorrow. She turns 3. And I'm glad I can get this win and come home to you and see you on your birthday.